Hello everyone. Today I like to talk to you on the concept of comfort zone. To start with, visualize two scenarios. Imagine a cold wintry morning in Delhi. You are lying in the comfort of your quilt in your bed and contemplating should you step out or not. On the other hand, visualize a young 20-year-old soldier standing guard in the sub-zero 18,000 feet at Siachen. This boy is alert and ready to go for action if needed. It's in our thinking, in our commitments that the boundaries of our comfort zone get set. I'll try to explain this concept of comfort zone cycle with a real-life personal experience. A few years back, I was heading the operations of a cement company. All our plants had reached a state of stabilization. All our performance parameters were best in class. People knew what to expect. The element of risk was minimal, and we can say the entire team had reached a state of comfort zone. But the rising fuel costs and the sustainability drive made me set a target of introducing alternative fuels. We were among the pioneers to bring this concept in India. Alternative fuels, when mixed with coal, can create huge complications in the chemical process of cement formation. With this risk in the process, the teams stepped into panic zone. They were afraid as to how it's going to move on. They were wondering that the process impact may affect the plant and machinery in such a way that there may be breakdowns, there may be loss of output. Consequently, for them, there could be loss of their bonus, there could be loss of their jobs. A classic example of a fear zone or a panic zone of a team. To overcome this, we decided to educate our teams. And the first thing we did was to explain the why of this change to the team. Why we were bringing in alternative fuels, what advantages it brings to us. And then, number two, we worked on the mindset, on the attitude and approach of individuals and team. And lastly, we went into the how. And to understand the processes, made our teams visit developed countries' cement plants where alternative fuel percentages were very high. This period, which I call the learning zone, or which is the learning zone of the comfort zone cycle, allowed the team to get confidence to bring in this change. And then we entered what we call as the growth zone, the magic zone as I feel, the zone where great things happen. And starting with just 2% of substitution of coal with alternative fuels, we reached the all India industry best numbers of 20% in a matter of 3 years. But then the comfort zone, the blanket of comfort zone enveloped the team again. They were very comfortable. The processor got set. The plants were now operating at this level pretty okay. Till we decided to go in for an ambitious target of 50% substitution. And the whole cycle repeated again. And I must say, comfort zone is only a place of temporary refuge for you. It's not permanent residence. Even in our personal lives, we go through these cycles. You might have experienced it when you go in for new relations, when you go in for a new job. And I have experienced it a few weeks back when I decided to launch this podcast. And these are the challenges that you face. As leaders, I think one of the strongest, qualities or one of the most important activities that you can do as a leader is to develop in yourself and your teams a capacity to step out of the comfort zone, of going out and exploring and growing. And you need to be careful, because if you push too hard too fast without planning, team can enter into panic zone. They may give up. And therefore, you need to break your targets into small bites. You need to move forward continuously. You need to train your team. You need to explain to them. You need to ask good questions. You need to challenge them where needed. And need to realize that in small, short-term pain are at times the genesis and the foundation of long-term gains. How do you know you have reached your limits till the time you have not pushed the envelope, till the time you have not pushed the boundaries? If you don't do that, you'll never know what your limit is. So I would like to close by encouraging you to conquer your mountains. And then after conquering one mountain, realize that there is the next goal and the next mountain to be conquered. Welcome to the world of getting out of your comfort zone and growing. Thank you.